Daily Dems doing the work, making noise, and fighting back, day 115. I just want to say, across all platforms, I get about 7,000 views per post for this series. So if you want more people to see it, share it. It's still Eleanor Holmes Norton's week of repping the rap. And today, she called out the Oversight Committee markup of the anti-home DC bills, which would make it illegal for non-citizens to vote in their local elections, which federally they're not allowed to vote. But locally, if you live somewhere, you should be able to determine what happens there. And a bill that would repeal a police discipline provision from 2022. At 1 a.m. this morning, when the Rules Committee markup of the Big Ugly Bill started, Mike Thompson went out to talk with the protesters, thanking them for being there and telling them all about the bill. Rules Committee member Mary Gay Scanlon gave today's Democratic Daily Download at the 12-hour mark, explaining how many amendments Democrats had offered and what was going to happen in the markup going forward. Gwen Moore testified at the markup. Her entire testimony was great. But this clip is about how Republicans are saying without this bill, middle-class taxes will go up. Therefore, they have to pass this bill to raise taxes further for the middle class. Joe Neguse, who is on the Rules Committee, made his Republican colleague into a pretzel when he got him to admit that his most important issue is lowering the deficit, but yet he wants to raise it with this budget. And that wasn't the only hearing that took place today. In the House Foreign Affairs Committee, they interrogated Rubio, and Gabe Amo asked him what exactly was happening with the food aid that's been sitting in warehouses. To which Rubio said he didn't know anything about it. To which Amo said, well, maybe that's because you have too many jobs. You just can't keep track of everything. Alex Padilla blocked the SAVE Act again from getting to the Senate floor. It's not even the second time, it's like the third or fourth. And I know he did something really harmful this week in regards to the crypto bill. But keep in mind, while it's important to criticize our Democrats when they do the wrong thing, it's equally, if not more important to praise them when they do the right thing, even if it's in the same week. We hate the SAVE Act, but there are a lot of Republicans who don't. So he's probably getting really angry calls from them. We need our praise to drown that out. So yes, criticize him for what he did earlier this week, but praise him for this. Criticisms hold more water when you do both. Madeline Dean spoke at the Appropriations Budget hearing on the Department of Education and asked Linda McMahon why she doesn't care about disabled students. And finally, Rep. Jerry Connolly died today. So I wanted to spotlight his final bill, the Esophageal Cancer Awareness Act, which will put together a study on the gaps in screening and prevention. May his memory be a blessing. If you made it to the end of this post, comment with crutches, because all students, including those who are disabled, have the right to a good education. And if you watched any of the videos, comment with Z's, because that's what our members of Congress should have been doing at 1 a.m. this morning. Our voices are our superpower, but only when we use them.